You know, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be less exciting because Jeb doesn't show up, Eli. I think Jeb would make it boring. I think Trump beat the boring candidates. I think whatever you think of the politics of the thing, it's a pretty boring cut of people that are being, well, they're not locked out. They're not going to show up because they got beaten. That's why they're not showing up. If they had won, they would have been there.
Yeah, they're embarrassed by the result. They're embarrassed by Donald Trump. The party with Donald Trump as the figurehead no longer really reflects their idea of what the Republican Party has always been. So no surprise that the Bushes and the Romneys are staying home.
Who won the ideas argument in the Republican Party this last year? Who won the ideas argument? The outsider raising hell about everything, or the people preserving the commandments of the old conservative value system, or principles, you might call them?
Chris, here's the difference. You said to jump in, so I will. The difference is in every convention I've covered, and I'm both proud and a little embarrassed to say this will be my 19th. Wow. The losers show up to argue their case, even in their loss.
Yeah.
For example, all the way back to one I didn't cover, which is 1964. Yes, Barry Goldwater and his troops took over the Republican Party, but the losers were there to make their case.
Yeah.
Nelson Rockefeller very famously stood on the podium and stared them down. That's not what's happening. There's one party in Cleveland and another party that's nowhere near Cleveland. It's as though none of these people want to exist. None of these people want to admit that the party of Donald Trump exists.
Well,
it's extraordinary. It never happened
Let me jump in here. Let's be real about this and let's put it in perspective. I don't think it's about the ideas versus the fact that Donald Trump took out all the air in the room. And, you know, and Jeb Bush was talking about how he's never seen anyone like this before, learning how to work the media. Donald Trump has it to his advantage that he knows that he's a newsmaker, he is a celebrity, and anytime he picks up the phone to call into any network, someone will listen. And any idea, whether it's build a wall or do whatever, talk foreign policy, is on the table. So it's not about ideas, it's about whatever Donald Trump called into that morning to say, and especially when he doesn't use a teleprompter. That's the idea of the day.
My point is that there isn't a party anymore. There isn't really a functioning...
There's a party.
Ideas don't find a party
There's no functioning
anymore.
Republican Party.
It's fractured, but there's a party.
Donald Trump has taken over, and everybody else has taken their ball and gone home.
There is a party with an
extraordinary
overarching theme, but it's fractured. It's in different places. You have the Donald Trump party or Donald Trump group, then you have the conservative group, then you have the religious right, then you have the Tea Party, and then you have those who are dealing with the military. So, I mean, you've got all of this all on the table, and then Donald Trump, the umbrella of it all.
Okay, here's John Kasich. This is interesting, though, because none of the Bush family, who are the Republican establishment, I'd say, just the family itself, father and the two sons, they are the party. Then you take out Mitt Romney, who was the nominee last time around, just 4 years ago. He was the nominee for president. He's not showing up. And the host governor's not showing up.